Hello and welcome to Crafting with Jane. I've had so many of you who have contacted me and said about the crocheting that I'm doing, and that a lot of you are knitters and haven't done the crochet, and I did say that I would show you. So this is one. I've just done one part of the sleeve, I'm doing the other, but this is the lovely sort of fabric that I'm doing. You've seen the green one that I've got on, you've seen the waistcoats that I've done. The waistcoats are a different stitch. This one is, let me just bring this down a bit so you can actually see there we go. Let me go back a bit on there. You can see, bring you down, there we go. You can see on here, this is obviously going to be like this, and I've got to finish all the other bits and things off, but this main body stitch is the one that people have said, you know, oh, what's that stitch? So I have done a little video. It's not the greatest. I'm going to turn around and tell you now. It's not the greatest because I do everything by eye. I don't follow a pattern. I just do what I'm doing. So I'm showing you the stitch. The actual pattern is really, really easy. So when I'm doing my jumper, what I do is, let me show you on this. Okay, so I will make one square. So from here to here is the stitch that I'm showing you. And then when you get to what's going to be the right length for you, and you know that it's going to be you want it where your neck's going to be, which is here, you then count how many stitches you've got across, divide by 3, and then you do a third up this way, a third gap for the neck, and a third up the other way, and then do the same on the other side. So you're going to have one piece, so 2 pieces exactly the same, and then you do a sleeve, which will be, if I turn around and just do that, so your sleeve is going to come like that. You'll have a cuff on it, so it's going to be a bit longer than this, cuff like that, but it's the same, it's another square. So if you can crochet 4 squares, front, back, arm, arm, you've knitted yourself, or you've crocheted yourself a jumper. Now you will hear me say knitting and not crocheting. That's just me. I prefer crochet because it goes quicker. So the video's coming up after this. Hope you'll enjoy it. Hope it's okay. Now, if any of you are avid crocheters and know exactly what these stitches are, please leave them in the description box so that anybody who's following will know the name of the stitches. As I say, because I don't follow any patterns, I've never named any of the stitches, I just do them. So hopefully that makes sense, and stay where you are, watch the video, hopefully you'll enjoy it, and see you again soon. Bye bye. Hello and welcome to Life with Jane. A lot of you have been turning round and saying that you're knitters and not crocheters, and with all the crochet bits that I've been showing you, they wanted to know how I was doing it and what stitches I was using. So I'm not very good at following patterns. I tend to do it from what I know, which is very simple. So I thought I'd show you. First thing I'm going to be using, and you're not going to be necessarily using this. This is super chunky wool because it's easier to show you, and it's a large crochet hook. So this is a 5.5, which I wouldn't normally use, but it's easier to show you how I'm doing it. So you make a loop. You bring this piece up through from the loop and you bring it through like that, and that gives you your first stitch, as it were. So it's a slip stitch like that that goes on your needle. Leave a reasonable tail, because then you can sew it in after you've finished your project and you don't have a little tiny tail you can't do anything with. So you are going to take the hook and you're going to just bring it round and bring it through, and that's, keep it fairly loose because this is your beginning stitch. Okay, so I'm not going to do too many of them, but you can see on here you've got the stitches, so you can actually count your stitches from here to see how many you've got. Okay, now the first row, so if you if you needed 60, 65, 70 or whatever for the base of your jumper or whatever you were doing, or even a scarf, you would do as many as you would need to. I'm only doing this as a sample so you can see. So when you get to the end, hold where your end is, and you're going to do 2 more. So 1, 2. Then you're going to take this hook and you're going to wrap it round the wool once, put it into the main stitches that you've done, wrap it round the wool again and bring it out through the hole. It gives you 3 on your needle. You're then going to go, or your hook, you're then going to go through the first 2, wrap round and go through the second 2. Okay, then you're going to do 2 stitches, so 1, 2. You're going to take it into the next hole, so the next hole along, wrap the wool round into the hole, wrap the wool round, come out. No, actually I've done that bit wrong. We don't need to do 2 on here, do we? No, we're not doing that stitch, right. Okay, so ignore that little bit. You're going to wrap the wool round once, you're going to go into the hole, wrap the wool round, out of the hole, and you're going to do first 2, second 2. Wrap it round into the next hole. Wrap the wool round, bring it out once, wrap it round the first 2, wrap it round the second 2, and you've got your next stitch. Wrap the wool round into the hole, wrap the wool round, bring it back out through the hole. Wool round first 2, wool round second 2. And again, I'm probably not describing it very well, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So wrap the wool round, take it into the hole. Wrap the wool round, bring it out of the hole. Wrap the wool round, first 2, wrap the wool round, second 2. Wrap the wool round into the hole. Wrap the wool round, out of the hole. Wrap the wool round, first 2, wrap the wool round, second 2. Wrap the wool round, next space, hook in, wrap the wool round, out, first 2, second 2. Wrap it round into the hole, wrap it round, out of the hole. Wrap it round twice. Okay, so again, we're almost into the, we can have that one as the last one. So put it in, wrap the wool round, out, wrap the wool round, wrap the wool round. Okay, so that gives you this stitch all the way along. Okay, then at the end, you're going to just do 1. So wrap the wool round, bring it down. You're just going to do 1 stitch and turn. Okay, so now we're back onto the next row. So this time we're not going to be doing, it's a very simple row. So this one, we just take our hook into the very first piece down here, put it through that hole, wrap it round just the once, bring it through, and you've now got 2 on there. Wrap it round, pull it out. Next stitch, put your hook in, wrap it round, bring it out, 2 stitches, bring it round. Put it in, wrap it round once, wrap it round, 2 stitches. So this time we're working with 2 and we're only wrapping the wool round on the second bit. So into the hole, wrap it round, out, wrap it round, go out. into the hole, wrap it round, out of the 2, into the hole, and we're going to take it right to the end. So you can see in, round, round. So you hook onto the wool, and then at the end you go right into the bottom bit, hook it round, bring it out, 2 on, pull it through, and that's the end of that row. Then what we need to do is, so at the end of the row, we need to do 2 stitches. So 1, 2, as the cast on type stitches. Turn it round, and we're going to repeat the first row again. So that was wrap the wool round, into your hole, wrap the wool round, out of the hole, 3 stitches on. Wrap the wool round, take the hook through the first 2, then take it through the second 2. Wrap the wool round, put it in, wrap the wool round, first 2, second 2. And you're going to do that all the way along. That gives you your stitch. Okay, so you just repeat that. I'll just show you around on here. So each one into your next stitch on here. Wrap it round, and that goes through the 2. Wrap it round into the stitch. Wrap it round into the hole, wrap it round. 1, 2. Wrap it round into the stitch. Now I know these stitches are called different things in different countries, and I don't know what they're called, because I just sort of thought, oh, that looks a nice one. Oh, that looks a nice one, several years ago when I started crocheting, and I think this one gives a lovely pattern without it being complicated at all, and you know, is dead simple and easy to do. Let me just finish this one off on here. So that's the last one. Put it into the end like that, and then, as I say, you just do 1 to turn, and you're going to do this straight one again, which is just 1 in. So that gives you your stitch, and that will then give you, let me just show you. I think you thought I'd disappeared and gone. I realised that my wool was in the other room, so excuse me for that. So that then gives you, I'm just doing one side of this jumper, so you can see on this, that's the stitch. So that gives me, and this is just double knitting, the one that I showed you a little while ago. So that's what I'm knitting up, and you can see how beautifully it comes out. But you've got this nice double stitch followed by a single row. So the double, the single, the double, the single, and that's all you do. And it's just the different types of wool that make it look beautiful. So that's that one. And as I say, hopefully you could see that quite easily. Have a go, see how you get on. And, you know, maybe do a scarf or something to get, to get the idea. And as always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.